Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio Sea Block. So, I think it says a lot about this game, about this mod in particular, that I am about 12 hours into the mod now. And though we have a pretty sizable factory, I feel like this is not nothing. This is actually turning out, this is quite a bit of work. It's very dense, it's far more dense than I would do anywhere else. I still don't have a very reliable source of iron. Iron ore. Iron plates. I mean, we're grabbing, like, plates in the tens and making do with what we have. Owa. It's just a little... It's very curious to me. We just unlocked blast furnaces. I don't quite know what to do with them yet. We could just make one and find out. And metallurgy, casting, induction furnaces? These are all different things. I have no idea. This was not here before a moment ago. We just got... What did we just get? We already have mechanical refining. We got... No, that wasn't it. We already had that. Metallurgy. Yeah, that gave us blast furnace, chemical furnace, induction furnace, and casting furnace. We don't know what those do yet. We'll figure it out. But we also got, in terms of fluid handling, where is it? Barreling and fluid control. That's what I'm looking for. These overflow valves that I want to deal with. So right now, we're just kind of hoping that that this only steals oxygen when everyone else is done. Now we can make that a thing. Let's just see what this does in a moment. Where is it? The fluid valve. Valve. There. Which way is forward? That way. Assuming. Let's see if it works. Allows flow if the input side is above 80%. And the input side is at 50%, so nothing's going through. Now slowly fill up though. Okay, what about this? Yeah, we have nothing we can do in here yet. So I'm not that bad. I don't feel bad about it. I'm assuming that's where the new advanced iron, or advanced smelting is. Now we don't have anything to do with the hydrogen yet, so we can just burn that as soon as it is done. How's this doing? Yeah. It is surprisingly difficult to get a line of coal in this game. I mean, pretty much this entire part down here is to get us this line of coal and the coke that comes out of it, the carbon that comes out of it, which I can't see because it's too dark. And it takes a surprising amount of infrastructure just to get half a lane of coal. I'm wondering if before I continue on doing this stuff, I should double this. Try to get more coal going. I think we'll be okay. I don't want to bother with it yet. Yeah, I don't want to bother with it yet. Let's not bother. So, we're starting our main bus, kind of. The basic idea of it. So, we have a little lane that produces sulfur dioxide gas. Now we need to have another little lane that produces... and we can actually just put it right here. Right? This doesn't need anything else. It just needs... am I looking for? The sulfuric acid, which needs purified water, so we can't just put it right next to it. So, like... So before we can do that, we need a source of purified water. Which we have right here. This is a source of purified water. Okay. So we should bust that. No, that's going to be where our sulfur goes. So right here is purified water. Okay. Let's keep the landfill coming. That's kind of the main thing I've found in this, that no matter what else you're doing, you have to make sure you still have landfill going. Otherwise, you'll run out of space. Or at least, you'll find yourself so constrained by space that your factory will look like a mess. I should turn off those notifications. So, we were going to make purified water. We'll make the purified water come up the right side. And the sulfuric acid come out the middle. Sulfuric acid. No, it doesn't work because of how it's ordered. We'll have to go like this. All from one side. This almost feels familiar. It's like we're actually playing the base game, setting up oil cracking or something. Okay, so the output of this, and this can go up as we need. This will be right here, so we should put it right there. Okay, let's clear the slag. How's this doing? Yeah, we're still not at a point where we can produce like a ton. We're getting like 30 iron, and that's like great. We're happy we're getting 30 iron. I don't know, I guess I'm not sure I like the ore sorting facility. I'm not convinced it adds. I guess the virtue of it is that eventually we're going to need the ore itself, rather than just being able to burn the crushed ore, which seems to be giving me more iron. But, oh well. I guess the virtue of doing this is I can get both copper and iron from the same intermediate product. that's almost out of coal. Someday I'm going to look down there and I'm going to see backed up wood bricks. And that would be amazing. I don't want to waste iron on this right now. No, I should. I should get the iron smelting going so that I know what to do with it when I get to that far on my bus. I don't think we have another one of those. Can we make them? Filtration units? We can. We can make a few of them. So let's go ahead and do that, I guess. I know I saw it. There it is. Crystallizer and filtration units. What about those? Do we have more crystallizers? We must not, or we'd see it in our inventory, so we can make a couple of them. We're short of steel. Good. I like this. So it only lets things through that are above 80. So all of this must be... These will all sit at 80, pretty much. That's perfect, rather than sitting like at 0 all the time and just hoping that the right things get the right things. Alright, what's the next step? So the next step is making the slurry, slag slurry, which needs slag, of course. So we'll need to add slag to our bus. Snooze. Remind me in 3 days, sure. Annoying computer. Used to be you could buy an operating system and it wouldn't shove ads in your face all day. Anyway. Okay, we were going to make a new belt area going this way with slag. How are we going to get it? We'll cut off right here, I suppose. And we're going to need more underground. Where is it? Oh, I put it on the... No, I didn't. The splitter. There. For some reason, it just was not coming to my site. Actually, that... Where it was before was fine. This is eventually going to have a belt there. Alright, I'm liking this. This is finally beginning to feel more like I'm making a good factory. I'm not convinced that I am making a good factory, but it's got that feel right. If that makes sense at all. How's this going? 94, 63. Okay. I still don't know what this does exactly. What does this mean? Am I like designing a custom inserter? I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of a new type of inserter. Let's see. An express inserter? What's that? Oh well. Not something we have access to yet. Okay, so we got a ton of sulfuric acid right here. Now we want to make, what's the next step? The slurry, right. Which is in a liquefier. Doesn't actually need, yeah, it needs the acid. So where are my liquefiers? There. You only have one. I want to have, I don't know, at least 4. Although I doubt we can keep up the slag for 4. Not and still keep on doing our landfill. Move, get out of my way. Sometimes the pipes in this game can be obstinate and refuse to allow you to pass. Or so I say. Okay. So I could just put it right next to it, really. No, we shouldn't. We should. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna have a line of slag going in. You know, I'm not gonna need slag down the line, am I? Let's see. Slag. I get it from many things. I guess I can use it to get crushed stone. But it's mainly... oh, okay, I need it from concrete too. Am I gonna need a lot of concrete? Yes, I'm gonna need it to make things. So we're gonna have to have 2 lines, probably. One coming back and one going forward. We'll just remember to leave a space. Okay. So, but the one going this way... let's plan for the future. So eventually there'll be something coming this way that will also go up like that. But for now, we can just go like that. We need more of these. Feels a little laggy. I don't know why. We can just draw straight from this so that we don't need to get it from the bus. Because this is connected to the bus anyway. I guess I could use one-way valves to make it so it's not connected to the bus, but I don't know. I don't want to do that. In practice... Where how do these look? We're going to need them. Like that. Oh, we're gonna need so many more inserters. And transport belts. For now, we'll just do 2. Because we're already gonna be short on slag. I like the look of these pipes. They're real crisp. You know, I mean, the steel pipes are kind of rusty looking. Like, look at the difference between that and that. I don't know, is it silly to have stone pipes? Like, is that like a crazy idea? You'd think that kind of like whatever the stone is that would leach into the material. I don't know. Alright, so there's our slag slurry, and we're going to remember that we're going to have something come back this way. So we're not going to, we'll have to make this like this. This will be where it's space on the buses. Now I'm a little worried. Is this maybe... Are any of these not able to complete because of oxygen? No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. We should do the same sort of check over on the other side with the hydrogen. We do use it for purified water. That is so convenient, just to have it fixed at 80%. I mean... I know you can do the same thing with circuits, but just being able to plop something down and know that it will work is really, really convenient. Okay, next thing we need is a bunch of these filtration units. Right? And filtration units need purified water and the slurry. What's the ratio about? Let's see. We're making... So, we do slurry coal filtering. Right. I forgot. We need to have coal out here also. Should we have a line of coal? Should I make that happen first? Probably. I probably should. I'll have to snake it up through here somehow. Not easily. Maybe we should just tear this apart. But I don't want to yet until I'm certain that this is able to produce. Oh, wait, I missed something. I was looking at this. I was looking for ratios. There's ceramic filtering too, which needs another slag. It takes 35 and becomes 35. Whereas this takes 50 and becomes 50. What's the difference? Less waste. I see. But wastewater's fine. It gives me mineralized water, which I use to do things. So I should probably put in the bus so I can return it back home. Oh well. What about this ceramic filter? How do we get that? Alumina. Or... oh, I can just... once I've made one with alumina, I can just use water to fix it. Interesting. That is interesting. Wow. It needs to happen in just regular things, but that's fine. How do I get alumina? It's from aluminum hydroxide, which needs advanced aluminum smelting. Or just aluminum processing in general. Sodium hydroxide and aluminum ore. I think I've seen sodium hydroxide before. Where did we get that from? No, we don't have a way to make it yet. Because of chlorine. But eventually we can just turn saline water into sodium hydroxide. Oh well, that's something for the future to think about. How is this on slag? It is not at all backed up on slag because it's all being stolen over here. Oh well, we got 500. That's shit I'll have to do for now. Nope, I keep hoping to come back here and find a ton of bricks here, but just we're not getting ahead. And we're now not going to even further. Because we are going to grab a bunch of this coal and steal it. How are we going to do this? We need to grab something from here and go up there. No, that's not going to work. This transition is such a mess. And we're about to make it worse. We could snake a line up here and then hop up to here? Can that go that far? No. You go that far. That doesn't really help. Okay, wait a minute. We're gonna do something a little shocking. We're gonna take this apart. That might not have needed to stay. But this can all come apart. That's more slurry. So that's where slurry goes. We can pull it back this way. So we were going to make it start there. Do we leave room for it to get past here? Not really, but it'll suffice. There. Now the slurry will come straight from our main bus. So it should be really full. Hopefully this will just be able to run continuously. Which was the question we had quite a while ago. We were asking, what's the ratio? How many of these do we need? Slag slurry, we turn 50, with coal filtering, 50 becomes 50 in 4 seconds. So 50 every 4 seconds. And we get slag slurry in 3 seconds, which is a really inconvenient. Why are these ratios always so terrible? So every we get 50 slags slurry every 3 seconds. And we consume 50 every 4 seconds. So we're making it at... The ratio is 3 to 4, of course, but I just want to simplify. We're building 16 per second, and we are consuming 12 a second. So if we have 3 of these, and 4 of those, actually that we actually made 4 producers. So if we have 4 of those, then we're going to be making 66 a second, which means we'll need to have 5 of those to consume it all. Is that right? I guess it makes sense. Yeah, that's the right. That's right. That's right. That makes sense. So I should make another at least 2 more of these. I don't want to just have like 2. I want to get the ratios at least close to being right. Right now we have 2, so let's make 2 more. And then that will be the 5th. Is this working? Seems to be. Alright, that didn't fix our problem though. The problem was how to get coal up here. Ah. Okay, so this is the whole ingot thing, which we need to learn how to do. But I'm not going to change our existing setup to use it yet. I wanna once we have better slurry production, we're actually making this iron ore, we'll be able to take advantage of this smelting. So let's do the same thing for copper. Where am I going to run the coal? Right here? I guess. This? Should have left more space. But isn't that always the way? Yeah, we're gonna need more underground belts. Ah. I just want to make sure that this doesn't run out while we're in the middle. We'll need to make more of these filters too. I hadn't realized that. What do those need? Filter frames only need... They're not bad. The steel is going to be annoying. How should we set them up? We're going to need to extend these far more north, I think. And we're not producing anywhere near enough slag. But that's okay. That's okay. It's not a problem. Should we do filter? I'm trying to think how to approach this. Should I could see doing something like this, where we have a filter and a filter fixer right next to each other, all up and down the line. Or I could have like a single thing that does filters and just have like a loop. And it needs two inputs too. It needs purified water and the slurry. So we're gonna to have one, and it has two outputs too. This is gonna be so annoying to deal with this. I think we're gonna have to do a set of pipes going up, and then a set of belts, and then the machines, and then another set of pipes. And then we'll have to use underground pipes to get the pipes into the machines. That's just the machines, though. What are we gonna do with the? That's what the set of pipes. That's what the set of belts are for. Okay. I don't want to just dither over this forever. Do I even need to bust the slurry? What else am I going to use it for? No, I'm not. I can just make this taller. So sure, let's just doesn't need to take up a spot. Actually, right now we're setting it back, but it doesn't need to take up a spot going forward. It will for now because we're going to hook it into our system. Let's assume we can do all the piping in that much space. So we'll send this up. No. That's not gonna work. We're gonna send the coal up first. We don't even need this much space. Okay, the entire thing's gonna be shifted a little bit to the left. So this will be where we make coal filters. And it's gonna receive filters like that, and it's gonna output them like that. Are we gonna need coal later on? Maybe we shouldn't do it that way. Let's make this a bit higher. So right there is where we'll do it. And it's going to receive filters like this. No, like this. And then output them onto that. Okay, and so we'll have a line of filters going up like this, and eventually they're going to hit the top, and they'll have to come back. Well, all the filters will be on the outside of this. All the filters will be on the outside of this. So we'll use an underground belt. To pull the bad ones off this way and send them down here. I'm not entirely convinced this is going to work, but I'm willing to give it a shot. So, you know, for what it's worth. Let's get the coal going. into this mess. At least we don't have power troubles. I'm just gonna take that as our main thing. As soon as we start seeing power troubles, I can just double expand this, and I want to have no qualms about that. This is kind of ugly. I kind of wish we'd done something different with it, but for now, I don't want to care. I don't care. Crush that by hand, so we can start. There we go. Okay, I think I'm liking this. Let's try placing these. We didn't leave room for belts. Let's change this up. These are full filters, right? Yeah, good. That's not going to work because the outputs are different looking. Okay. So we'll have some one of the things will be to the right, one of them will be to the left. They'll all have to be facing the same orientation. They'll need to be at least 3 apart, so that there's room. Well, actually, will that suffice? So we're gonna have. No, they need to be 1 more apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4 apart. Then we can have this one go right, while this one goes left, that one goes right, and that one goes left. Space. Well, probably multiple spaces. Because we'll need to take stuff out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then nope. I just want to make sure this all works before we start laying out more things. There. And this will need to keep going. Out of belts. I'm betting this ran out of something. Ran out of iron. Okay. This is doing nothing. It was there when we needed it to jumpstart our not coal, our sulfur production. But since then, it's just been sitting around doing nothing. So purified water doesn't even need to come up this way. Eventually we're going to want a fifth, but we can deal with that some other time. We got the belts. Do we have underground? We got 50 or so. That's good. Okay, so let's plan this out. The slurry and this will be to the right. We should have gone. I should have moved it all a little bit north, because now we're not going to have a good place to output to. The slurry is right here. It'll need to be on the same spot. So this will be the what's this? This mineral sludge? Right? Is that what that is called? Yeah, mineral sludge. This same place where the slurry is will be where we put the mineral sludge. Right there. And what's this? That's sulfuric waste? Right? Sulfuric waste. So that will be right above it. Okay. Make a bit of room. Okay, so we're gonna need something there. And something there. No, there. 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 This is why I hate setting up oil in the base game. I always forget something. And then don't have enough room to fix it very well. Then the output of this is this one, right? Yeah, that one. And there's belt stuff to deal with, but I don't want to deal with it right now. On the other side, make some more room. We're gonna need a ton more room anyway, because we're gonna have to make another line of hydro plants in a moment. So I guess I'm not too worried about making it look pretty. We definitely need to get more landfill going. Unfortunately, we're not backing up on slag anymore. Not much, at least. guess these are backing up. But the rest of them are all insufficiently turning into slurry. I don't know why. I guess all 4 of them are going into this filter. Which is why we're suddenly getting a ton of ore out of this. That's good. Yeah, it needs 1 of these per round. Wow, I thought that lasted a few rounds. So effectively, interesting. In the base game, you get the ore for free, and then you need to use coal in order to turn into plates. In this game, in this mod, eventually we're going to be able to get. We have to use coal to get the ore out. But with the advanced processing in these in the blast furnaces and the chemical furnaces, I don't think that needs. Well, wait a minute, we made one of those, right? So we can create ingots. No, it does need fuel. Darn! I was hoping that didn't need fuel. That they move the cost to the extraction. Instead, there's just double the cost. Which is just delightful, isn't it? We're gonna need like twice as many of these. But that's okay. I just want to get everything laid out for now. Okay, so on this side, we're gonna have a line there, and a line right here. Yeah, the further out on, well, the top is further out. That's as far as it goes. What is this that we're outputting anyway? This is the waste. Yeah, wastewater. Alright, and now this needs to do just like I was doing before. I guess we could have just brought it down right here and kept going that way. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Just get them all aligned similarly. Okay, we need to actually hook it up to the bus now. So this is the sludge. So let's get that going. This is the slurry, or the mineral sludge. So that's the slurry, that's the sludge. This is what? Purified water. Okay. This is purified water, right? Yeah. So right there. So is this going? Yeah, it's going. Making more mineral sludge, which we haven't put on the bus yet. It's going to be right here. So we need to... I kind of wish I'd left... I wish I'd shifted this entire thing like north 3 spots. So I could put it like right there. But we didn't. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. let's grab it from where we build it. So this doesn't need to be like that. This can just be a straight thing. Oh. There. That doesn't need to be there. Are we down to our last... Yeah, we are. Oh my. That's a problem. We need to set these up like they were before. So we had assembling machines, right? Right, like this? Turning them into stone. Or was it just one? I think it was 2. Who knows what it should be? This is what we had before, and it's easier just to deal with it. Something I know works. There. And then we'll turn that into another one of these. You know, we could do 2 of these. Let's do that. I think we actually had it this way before. So... No, we didn't do it this way. But that's okay, because this works too. And we'll have one of these just constant, just kind of on a room. Otherwise, I'd do 2. But we'll have one of these just constantly making pipes. And putting it in a box. Does this need 2? It might need 2. I think it needs 2, yeah. Alright. So that will help fix things eventually. Is this slurry going right? Are all these producing? Slowly? They're waiting on slurry a lot. But for the most part, we need more filters, I think. Just more filters to go around in the circle. Let's see, where are those? What is that? A sand. So if these were at capacity, then these would be at capacity too, but they're not. Eventually we're going to have more electrolyzers. Maybe we should do that, like, now. Maybe we should get that going. I don't know. Oh. There we go. The coal smelting. We do nitrogen processing. Does lots of things. Compressed air. Create nitrogen gas from oxygen. From compressed air. Needs to do it in an air filter thing. I probably should do it the other advanced smelting things. Now, let's get the next assembling machine. So we can start making everything happen a bit faster. Though probably we should get the next, what's it called? The next, not slag processing. That would do ceramics, but I'm looking for the next. Where is it? Gas and oil extraction. Oil and gas separator. Oh, what? Never mind. Not blue algae. Strand casting. What on earth is that? Apparently I need it for a lot of these advanced things. No, but there was a thing I wanted. I want a thing that gives me better electrolysis. No. Improve the efficiency of steam engine electric generators. That's cool. That's not what I'm looking for. Electrolyzers, that's what I'm looking for. So this was from basic chemistry. There's an advanced chemistry, which we already have. And it's unclear what the next step is. I know there's an electrolyzer. There, that's electrolyzer Mark II. Does need red science. It needs green science. I don't know exactly what it does. I think it does the exact same thing, just faster. Anyway. Okay, well, we made quite significant progress today. This looks kind of ugly, but it's nicely organized and modularized. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Factorio Sea Block. Thank you.